Running overdues with Polaris. Share, our Illinois Heartland Library System, was good enough to create a custom list that is available under the tab Schools. You find this by clicking on Utilities. We'll go ahead and close this out so that I can show you. Under Utilities, under Reports and Notices. This will take a moment to load up. Now, there'll be a lot of these that you will want to use and explore, and I will cover those in other videos. But the one that you will want to use on a weekly basis is under the tab called Schools. And this is Overdues and Fines list by homeroom. And we will go ahead and go into this. Now, before you click to open it, what you want to do is right-click and choose the output type. The default is Adobe PDF, which is fine as far as its looks, and that's great for printing it off. But if you want to make a list where you can manipulate it, sort it, you're going to want to use CSV. And as long as this stays open and you don't close it out, it will stay in CSV. But each time that you open this, you are going to need to change it. Excuse me. It will come up to choose the building. I'm going to start with Williamsville Junior High since it's one that is a little bit more complicated, since we also will be covering fines. And this will be the same for the high school. Middle school and elementary, you will not have fines. I'm going to click Submit. Now you notice that this looks very much like an Excel, but we are going to want to save it. Right now, the default would be to save it to Polaris or to the C drive. We want to make sure that we save it, do Save As, and we want to choose your building. This is the junior highs, so we want to do the Teacher Common Drive. We want to change it from Unicode text to Excel workbook. We want to choose the correct folder, and that's Libraries. And if you look down here, there is the folder for the junior high library. Open that. There is one for each school year. And the way that you create those is go to New Folder and create those. You'll also want to create these folders for each new year. We're going to click on Overdues for the 2014-2015 school year. And we're going to want to save this as the year. That way it sorts correctly by date in 11/24 junior high. Okay, so we save it. This takes a moment to move it from the Polaris database over to the Common Teacher Drive. Okay. Then we can just click Save from here on out. If we do that first, then it's done. Okay. Now, the things that you're going to want to do is work with the formatting. First thing that you're going to want to do is take out this one that says the building. We don't need that. So right-click on it, highlight it, right-click on it, and delete it. Okay. Going to want to drag this over so we can see all the names. We want to highlight, going to the top, the down arrow, Control key, down arrow, and we're going to want to format these by right-clicking. That's number. We want to take out decimal places. There we go. There's that. We want to fix the date. Do, format, date. Okay. Now, another thing that we want to do is we want to down arrow on the title. Drag that over about this far. Then we're going to right-click, Format Cells, under Alignment, click Wrap Text so that it goes to 2 lines for those that are longer titles. Now, we don't need the word homeroom in all of this, so I do Control F. I click on Replace. I'm replacing homeroom, :space, with nothing so that we delete that and we just bring up the teachers' names. Okay? You'll notice that these are people that have either left or teachers will be at the top because they don't have a homeroom. Unfortunately, these are people that have left. Now, we are going to change these and drag those over. It's overdue, fine, needs returned, replacement costs, things like that. We're going to change Control F. Again, we're going to replace overdue, fine with late fee. Replace all. We're going to replace needs returned with overdue. Replace all. Okay. Now, late fees, what you can do is we can do a sort right now under fee reason. And then add a level. We're going to do patron name. Okay. I'm going to do that so that we can pull up all these late fees. Okay. Now, the reason I'm doing that, let me pull over a little bit, is the ones that are the same, just take those out. Okay. I'm going to change this one to 3.90. And if you look, I'm going to take out that kid's second name. These are late fees. Delete it. Okay. That's another one of his. These ones that are all late fees, we can take out all of these because these are books that have been returned. We don't need that information. We just need the word late fee. Okay? Now, and probably this would be the easiest way to do this. And then this is going to give a clue that these can be deleted. Junior high kids are really bad about paying fines. We do that all the way down. Now what I'm going to do though is on these, if I go back, I'll show you. I'm going to take out the extra ones. Right click and delete. Right click, delete. So that I can get the kids that are, I just get their balance. Okay, and so we have all of those. Okay, then we can go back. After we get all of those done, all of the late fees, then we can resort, put it back. Okay. Then after you get all of those taken out and get it resorted and saved, then you'll want to save the copy with the barcodes in it for the books that are overdue and for the patrons, so that that's an easy reference guide for you. For the teachers, what we can do is we can take these and we can hide them. Right click, hide them, and then they don't need to see those necessarily. What they are going to be interested in are the name of the student, the name of the book that is overdue, and when it was due. Okay, so that's all that we need to do then. And so here on out, we can take all of these because we have the current balance for those kids that owe things right up above, that owe funds. So that makes it an easy way to do this. Okay, thanks for listening, and I hope that this was clear. As always, I'm going to be turning this over to you later, and I want you guys to be able to pay attention, be able to practice it this spring so that you have plenty of opportunity to ask questions before you're doing this on your own. Thanks.